why do you have crystals that were clearly grown in a lab?
To use in my craft, duh.
You can't use lab-grown crystals in your craft. Are you crazy?
Why not?
The internet says so.
You're gonna need to give me a better reason than that.
Because they were grown in a lab and they're not from nature.
Okay, so here's the deal. Just because something's grown in a lab or created by man doesn't make it any less holy than if it was coming out of the earth. For goodness sakes, look at the Philosopher's Stone, one of the most powerful ancient stones of all mankind, and that was created by a man using alchemy.
The Philosopher's Stone is fictional, and also it uses alchemy, not science.
It's legendary, not fictional, get that right. And also, what do you think alchemy was? It's just science before science.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But why does no one talk about it then?
Because of marketing, duh. Like, the crystal business has been around forever. Literally, as soon as people found out they could collect pretty shiny rocks coming out of the ground for free, they started charging money for that shit and then collecting them like little crows. And unfortunately, the spiritual side also has a business aspect to it as well. And unfortunately, that also falls into those crystals and going into the pockets of those crystal people. And unfortunately, the lab-grown crystals, which are equally as good and some even would consider more pure because they have less impurities in them, aren't seen as good because the marketing was so well and efficient.
Yeah, okay, but natural crystals are better still because they come from the earth.
Yeah, and oftentimes using labor to collect those rocks, which would cloud the energy if not make it terrible. There's a reason they're called bloodstones.
Oh, yeah, I don't think people think about that part. Huh. Can I have this quartz though? It's kind of cute.
Sure, of course, as long as you're okay with them being lab grown.